Hey everybody, welcome back to the Displayit show. I'm Josh, and on today's show, I wanted to talk about artistic talents, how those talents are more valuable than ever for businesses, especially those like Displayit. You know, we have a number of really creative people. You've seen the story before of Robert, who drew the intro for our Displayit show. And we've got people with musical ability and the ability to write and create video. And you know, with the nature of how we market with social media, those talents are going to be more valuable than ever before. And those talents also play a big part in us creating creative products. So on today's show, I want to spotlight the talents that are around our office and talk about how we plan to use those talents more and more in the future. Robert, viewers of the Displayit show are very familiar with your drawings, as your drawing is the intro to our show. How long have you been interested in drawing?
Since I was a child. I remember drawing comic strips for my parents and forcing them to read them out loud. So, always.
Now, right now, you work as a printer running some of our equipment here in the operation. Did you have a dream at one time of making a career out of drawing?
I did, yeah. I actually got a fine arts degree, and I guess I always thought I would do something, but I wasn't sure what.
Did you ever think there'd be the opportunity from when you're serving in a printing role to be able to use those talents that you've been given actually here at Displayit?
Well, I had hoped, and you always talked about maybe finding what everybody's good at and maybe pursuing that or having them do something. But I thought maybe I'd be able to do something here or there, but as far as doing something as a career, I wasn't sure.
So we've been exploring how we can use your drawing talents, and we're particularly looking at animation because we think that can be a great thing to use on Facebook and also for our clients to use at trade shows. How has that process gone of trying to explore moving your drawings into and making them animated?
I wish I would have done this a long time ago, but it's awesome seeing my two-dimensional stuff, my sequential art come to life. The learning curve has been hefty, and I have a couple guys helping me. The finished product is awesome.
All right, Hannah, so you have a passion and a talent for music. Where did all that start?
It all started in the beginning when I first started in musical theater. My mom started putting me in stuff in church, and I always loved it since then. And I'm a technically trained singer ever since middle school. And then I did piano lessons since I was 5, and then I taught myself guitar. So I've been surrounded by music pretty much.
You got to help us with a project where we're creating parody songs in celebration of our 20th anniversary. Did you ever think you'd have the chance to use your musical talents here at Displayit?
I mean, truly not. I had no idea, but it's such a great thing about our company that we have so many abilities and so many different facets that we can journey into. Be able to use music to advertise and to be able to show our company and how great that is.
All right, quick note. If you have not heard or seen our parody songs and videos, you need to do it. There's a link down below in the comments. Go check them out. We engineered the sound, the vocals, guitars, drums, everything. It's awesome. Really proud of my crew. All right, Jonathan, you have a lot of talent and background when it comes to music and producing audio. Where did that all start?
So it started when I was in the first grade. Our next door neighbor taught piano lessons. And so my parents were friends with this lady, and so they suggested that, why don't I take a year of piano and just see if I like it. Hated it, and took the next year off, didn't want to do music anymore. Over my second grade year, I kind of, still fussed on my piano a little bit, started taking piano lessons again, and took it all the way through my senior year of high school. And I played accordion in a folk band and some crazy things, played keyboards at my church. And so through that process, I ended up learning how to record, because naturally if you play music, you eventually want to start recording it and giving it to your friends. So I actually kind of learned it by default just because I wanted to get my music out there. I ended up interning at the church that I've been playing at, and eventually worked my way up and was running sound for the main sanctuary. And after that, I actually went to school for audio engineering.
So you were really the leader of our team that was putting together our audio productions for our parody songs. Did you ever think when you were growing up or going to school that you could use your sound engineering talents and production talents in a business like Displayit?
It's really funny because after I graduated from college, I was still working at a church and was running sound, but I actually hadn't done that many recording jobs. And so for me it was really funny when I started here. I thought I would never record again. And it turns out that this year I've recorded more music than I ever did when I was trying to do it full time.
So those are just a few of the really talented people that we have here at Displayit. You know, we talked about how their artistic skills and talents are being used in really specific ways, but I think the natural gift for creativity and the arts show up in everything that they do here at Displayit. And I think that you're going to see that in more and more companies in the future. They're going to be looking for people who aren't just great at math and have a tremendous amount of knowledge and memorize a lot of information or facts, but are looking for people who are very creative thinkers, and they take their passion for art and creating things, and that manifests itself in great products and great services for Displayit and for our clients. As always, I really appreciate you spending the time getting to learn more about the people here at Displayit. But it's time for me to go back inside and get back to work. We'll see you guys next time.